Hey guys, it's Jim Bounds with Co-op Motorworks and Motorhome Rehab Ranch. Yeah, I'm upside down. They're saying that, you know, this relieves stress and all that kind of stuff. Personally, it just makes my head get a lot of blood in it personally. But hey, we're trying all kinds of things here. Here, let me get straightened out and let's talk about something. Ow, 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 ow. Ah. Ouch. So anyway, thanks to Uncle Al Keen, for getting me this Nordic Track inversion table. I'll get over it one day. So, question is, to macerate or not macerate? That is the question. Well, society has grown beyond the point of launching aircraft carriers down a 3-inch pipe in a slinky. It's just unsavory. And because the coaches are so low, we don't have runoff. You know how stuff goes downhill, right? We don't have much downhill. And what happens if you go to a park, you've seen it, where the 3-inch pipe's sticking out of the ground? It's higher than the motorhome. What are you going to do? It's called pumping the slinky. You hook the thing up, you know, and it goes around and comes back up. So get it full of stuff, you grab it. Doesn't that sound great? Well, if you have a big SOB, some other brand, you got runoff, but we don't have it. So, what a macerator does, I was doing a talk one time, and this gal said, "What's a macerator?" And thought about it a minute and said, "It's a poop grinder." Yeah, it's like your garbage disposal, you know, and runs on 12 volts. And what it does, it literally sucks the tank out. You can be putting water in it while it's sucking it out, and you got a clear hose. We'll go look at that in just a second. You can tell when the chili contest is over because it gets a lot lighter, you know what I mean? It's a lot better than pumping the slinky, okay? So a macerator is a really good way for a low-profile motorhome to empty the tank. You know, have you ever been to drop your tank and there's a bunch of people sitting at the dump station in a chair watching to see if you messed up? You ever see that movie RV? Yeah. Robin Williams figured out about that. But they do that. So you want to be prepared. You want to go up there, you know, and just pull a lever, stick this hose in there, flip a switch, and pick her up. Wonderful. Everybody will look at it and go, "Man, this guy knows what he's doing." So look, let's go out here. I've got one on the lift. I want to show you what we do. You know, we live in America. You can do it any way you want. I don't want to touch the stuff. And here's how we don't touch it. Come on. Hey guys, we're back. All right, so we've got a coach up here on the lift. This coach is going to end up going to Europe. Very cool. We've got it up on here because we're going to change a few things. The main ingredient in put a macerator in a system is this. This is a Valterra. You know it's a Valterra brand because it's black. Thetfords are white. Don't want white. You want black. Why? Because this is a wafer valve and it has 4 bolts holding it. If this valve goes bad, you can unbolt it, leave all this other hoopla there, and put a new valve in it. Valterra valves is what you want. All right. So this is called a Sanity double valve assembly. Sounds big, doesn't it? It's a V46 T18, okay? It's an assembly. This, I'll show you in a minute, it's right here. This goes onto the tank. Then you take this T off, take it off, and you put an all thread to bring it out to where the original T was out on the frame. Now sometimes we'll reverse it, put it on the other side if it's in the way of the generator, and have this come over to the passenger side. Just extend it out, right? Okay, so when you're ready to dump, first thing you do is do this. Now, macerator has a check valve. You don't have to cut it off, but you know, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So one day when that macerator takes a dump, you're gonna wanna make sure it's shut off, and if you didn't move that thing, it won't shut off, and now you got duty. So, just to know that it's going to always be there, open, close, right? On this side, there's another Valterra valve. This is a 2-inch outlet, all right? So we're going to adapt the macerator to this, okay? So as the duty comes out of the tank, goes into here. This is open. Now the macerator can see it and sucks it out, just like your sink, okay? Now, say that thing goes bad. The macerator goes bad, because the highest failure rate devices are relays and motors, okay? It's a motor. So it goes bad. You close that off, keep the duty there, take it off, change it, ready to go. Let's say it died and you're at a park and you're going, oh man, I got to get rid of this stuff. It's nuclear. Well, you can go back and your 3-inch valve with the bayonet base on it, it's right there. You have to crawl up under there and scream and holler and jack your airbags up so you don't drag your belly. And then you can dump it. But that will tell you even more why you want to put the macerator back in, because you only want to do that once. So you put another macerator in. So this device makes it all happen. You got the gate valve, replaceable. You got a valve for the macerator, replaceable. And then if all else fails, you can still dump it like Bubba and Scooter, okay? Come on in here, I want to show this to you. Now normally, this one is a little different. He did want to have a pipe going out to the back. So we took the bayonet base off. Now, here we go. Took the bayonet base off and put a pipe on it. And you can do that, okay? Now in this one, see, you can take these 4 bolts out. You can polarize this any way you want. Well, this one was like this. And the pull, they had it go out there. Okay, well, okay. Then they flipped it back around, hooked the macerator. Now this is an early one. It doesn't have this valve. You'll have it. This one doesn't have it, but it's sat right here. You pull this open, put a piece of fuel hose on there and put a tie wrap to always keep that open. You're only going to close that when you take the macerator off. So that one you'll leave open all the time. This one you'll open and close. This one is polarized to go over here. If you want to go over there, turn it around, go over there. Now, coming out of the macerator, it's plumbed. It's connected. It's a pipe coming out. Now, normally what we do, we come up with a 1-inch clear string reinforced hose so you can see in. This you can see a little, but we're going to change that. We run that over, got to get away from the muffler, bring it over to here, okay, right here. Now they got a garden hose. I'd rather use that 1-inch hose, so we would come all the way out here with that hose, go right up here. You can see this pipe. This is a holster. It holds your hose. If you use Schedule 20 2-inch pipe, as you see here, it goes all the way into the rail, the frame rail, right next to the fuel tanks, and this is your holster because your pipe is connected. Never, I don't want to have loose parts, gooey loose parts. What's that about? So it's always connected. It's held in this holster. So you pull it out, stick the pipe in the hole, pull your valve. You got a switch, 12-volt switch, turns on the meat grinder there and sucks it out and blows it out that pipe. That's how it works. It's much better than the Slinky, you know. This guy, as I said, modified, he wanted to have a pipe on it so he could make it a little easier. That's cool. Personally, when that goes out, put another one in. I'm not, you know, don't do that. Now, this thing can be mounted to an original tank. How? The original Thedford valve, the white Thedford valve, has a 3-inch piece with a seal on it. You stick a 3-inch pipe in there, you come out, then glue the pipe onto this, And now you got all your stuff and you can wire and plumb everything. That is if your original tank is still alive. What's the half-life of a rotomolded polypropylene tank? Yeah. Hang on guys. Are you there? I'm good. Didn't hurt at all. So, Macerators make life a whole lot easier. Make us look like we know what we're doing too. If you're interested in doing this, like I said, the original tank you can adapt to make it work. The 4-bolt flange on the Thetford valve doesn't fit anything, so you want to turn that original valve into an adapter and then hook a pipe to it and come on out and put your new Thetford stuff. On a new tank, it's a 3-inch thing out here. You stick a pipe in it, put some goop and pucky on there and clamp it. Bob's your uncle. Now you're ready to put the rest of it in. Don't be surprised. You get up under there and everything just kind of looks unsavory. You want to do this once. Once you put a new tank, once you put a new everything. And then you can worry about all the 50 million other things that fell off. But you'll be able to dump it and look like you know what you're doing. And if the thing will fire up and take off, then the people at the dump station think you're cool. Hey, here's one of the pipes we use right here. You can see it's a big pipe. It's reinforced. It's clear, so you can, like I said, you can see the chili contest. And when it starts getting lighter color, you know you're full. Okay? So this is the kind of, you can get it at a hardware store, no problem. If you're gonna want to do this kind of stuff, give me a call. Let's talk about it. That's what Motorhome Rehab Ranch is here for, is to help you. You become a ranch hand, even if you don't. Call me, I'll help you do this. I'll tell you the things to get. Don't just give a man a fish. Tell him how to fish. That's what we want to do. We want to tell you how to fish, how to make your motorhome look very good. All right, so that's about it on this. If you've got any questions, again, let us know. If you've got ideas for other videos, let Scarlett know. We'll come up with some other things. And thank you for your support. If you feel this is valuable at all, help us out. Support us. I appreciate it. All right, next time. See ya.